What's up guys, and welcome to the very first episode of my summer career mode for EA FC 25, where we'll be starting with Oxford United in the Championship, and I'm so excited to begin this project. Let's get straight into it. Yep, super excited for this save because I've got a really cool idea for this project and I'll share it with you in a moment's time. But if you're a new viewer to the channel, then hello, hi and welcome. My name is Jonah, otherwise known as Docs. I've been a FIFA/FC YouTuber for 14 years now, beginning back in 2011, and I'm a massive career mode and football fan as well. So I try and upload career mode every single day. If you like your saves that are RTGs, lots of great young talent coming through the academy, getting brought in, good progression, and some realistic transfers as well, and I definitely recommend clicking that subscribe button. We'll be uploading every single day on this channel until the save ends, and yeah, to start with, I've got this cool idea I'm going to share with you right now. So for those who may not know, Oxford is a city in England which is famous for its university, which is regarded as one of the most prestigious, not just in the UK, but also around the world. And thus, due to the massive amount of students who come to study there, the city itself has one of the youngest populations in the whole of the UK. So in this save, what we're going to do is tie in the team with the university and implement a rule which means we have to use academy players in our first team regularly and try and develop as many world-class players as possible. And the best way to do that is hand out more pro deals and give the youngsters more game time. So the rules for this are going to be as follows. In Season 1, we have to have at least one youth academy player in the starting 11 of every single league game. Sounds easy enough. And then in Season 2, we have to have at least 2 youth academy players in the starting 11 of every single league game, and at least 1 per cup and or European game if we qualify. In Season 3, we have to have at least 3 youth academy players in the starting 11 of every single league game, and at least 2 per cup and or European game. And in Season 4, you guessed it, we have to have at least 4 youth academy players in the starting 11 of every single league game, and at least 3 per cup and or European game, and so on from there. So this way there remains a clear emphasis not just on bringing players through the academy for the short term and then selling them on for profit to be replaced by other teams' players that we can sign on transfer fees, but having them with us throughout the entire save whilst continuously looking for more talent every single season. The youth academy in this save is going to be vital to our long-term success. And so with that being the case, we need to get going. We have a 2-star scout we started off with. As I was using the live points from last season, we had the starting budget last season at 2 million. So I hired a 4-star judgment scout with 2-star experience. No, not that great, but you know, it's not too bad either. And I'm also going to go ahead and hire, if I do that, will I have enough money to send them out? Maybe. I want this one here, but you know what? We're a developing team. We'll take what we can get. So we're going to get Tyler Matthews in, another 4-star judgment. We've got 2 4-star judgments and 1 2-star judgment. Not the best, but let's get those lads sent out right now and start our scouting to begin with. Because again, we've got to start the season with at least 1 player in the youth academy. So to begin with, we will look for those local lads in Oxfordshire itself. Maybe some from Tame or Wallingford, possibly. And see what we can find. So some homegrown talent first. And I'm going to want a leading the line lad from Oxford up top, or possibly, up top, or maybe a playmaker as well. We'll see, a playmaker or a striker from Oxford, and that'll be our first one. And again, Oxford has a very diverse population due to a lot of international students that come and study, and a lot of students from the region of Asia as well. So with that being the case, we're going to scout there. They have a lot of students from Pakistan and Bangladesh as well who study there, and I've never scouted either of those nations before. So let's go with Bangladesh to begin with. It's a new country to be scouted in FC 25. So let's go to Bangladesh. And we want to kind of vary the amount of youth players we'll use and where they come from as well. So instead of just doing 9 months per year as I normally do, I'm going to split it 6 and 3. So we'll do Bangladesh to begin with, 6-month mission, and we'll look for... I'm going to look for a fullback. I think a fullback from Bangladesh, really industrious, very hard-working, and bags of energy as well. So a fullback from Bangladesh. And again, we want this team to be as diverse and multicultural as possible. So we got 1 scout in England. We'll always scout England every year for the homegrown field, but we've got one scout currently in Asia right now. And I think I'm going to have the other scout in Africa, and we're going to look for a talent from... Let's go with... I'll tell you what, let's go with the Democratic Republic of Congo. They've got some amazing players for their team, to be fair. They've got some great basketball talent as well. So let's go for the Democratic Republic of Congo. Just like Bangladesh, I'll do 6 months with them and 3 months with another country from this region. So 6 months, and we'll look for let's go with a physically strong centre half or anchor man from the Democratic Republic of Congo. You might notice I never specify a role. I like to cast the biggest net possible. So yeah, we've got DR Congo, we've got Bangladesh, and the 9-month mission of England as well. We need these scouts to hit the ground running, man. We need talent ASAP. So that means our budget now is going to be £200,000. So yeah, I wouldn't expect any signings in the first season, unfortunately. I will do my best to sign the 2 players Oxford have already signed. That is Der Kerismacher and also young talent Brody Spencer from Huddersfield Town as well. I'll do my best to get them in, but if we're going to do that, we need to sell our players and sell quite a few of the players who are expiring contracts too. So just sold a few players. They'll be on the screen for you here. We're going to sell a lot of the deadwood here and the older players too. Is going to make this team significantly younger, tying into the academy feel we want with this team. So our budget on the back of that, along with the wage cuts, rise to just under £3 million. So that should give us just enough money for 1 to 2 signings. I'm going to go after Brody Spencer as well. His physicality and particularly the high stamina is really attractive to me. You'll find very quickly, if you're new viewers to the channel, stamina is my favourite stat in the game. Let's go and try and bring him in. So I think we should be able to sign both of these players. We're going to sell not the majority of our squad, but at least a third of it, I'd say, as we're trying to make this side a lot younger and transition it into a new kind of club. I'd like to get rid of Tom Bradshaw, ex-Millwall striker, but he's retiring at the end of the season. So is Matt Phillips. So I don't know if I'll be able to get rid of them both, but we'll try. Regards 1.8 mil plus Tom. That'll take it up to his market valuation. They only want 1.9 mil, so a massive sell-on clause, 23%. But if we're going to get both deals through, might have to accept it. Do you know what? I'll take it. 1.9 mil. We've got to be smart with our money here. Long term might come back to haunt us if he turns into a great player, but for now, 1.9 mil, we need the bodies, we need the quality. I'll do my best to sign both of the players Oxford have brought in real life, but I really wanted this guy because he's a great fit for the team, not just for the short term, but for the long term as well. And I feel like a 21 could be a good sort of bigger brother, if you will, to the academy lads that are coming through. There'll be a few years his junior. So coming in on a 5 year, £6,000 a week deal, welcomes to Castam Stadium, Brody Spencer. Yeah, this guy is definitely going to be what you call the big brother, the sort of, not necessarily mentor, but the lad that the teenagers look up to and say, this is the kind of guy I want to model my game on. If I'm going to get first team football like this guy, definitely will. Pacey, strong, and amazing stamina as well. This is a perfect fit for this Oxford team. And that's why when you look at the team, there's just too many older players here. Now, Matt Phillips and Tom Bradshaw are both retiring come the end of the season, so we won't be able to sell them. But veterans in this team are actually going to be around this age, 27, 26 years old. That is really a player in the prime of their career, really. But in this team, these are going to be considered our vets, if you will. So once you get to 27, your days are numbered in this team. So anyone up from Dembele onwards are going to be looking around and saying, we've overstayed our welcome here. We're going to totally transition this team and make it as youthful as possible. So a few more sales, including a big one for 1.7 mil to Lecce as well, means our budget is now going to rise to just over £4 million. Look at the money we saved on wage cuts here by saving on those salaries we were paying out, and that'll give us enough money to go after the Belgian holding mid that Oxford has signed as well. So this will probably be our second and final sign in the window. Both players that the U's have brought in real life. Brian Der Kerismacher, let's go ahead and sign him now. Yep, I might like those dressing room leaders, but to me, those are players that are in their 30s. Now it's going to be players that are in their mid-20s. So Brian coming in is now going to be regarded as one of the senior players in this side. So on a 2 year, £6,500 a week, I'll take it. But I know he won't be staying here for very long under this philosophy. So welcome to the Castam Stadium, Brian Der Kerismacher. Decent stats on the guy and still getting better as well. So even if we do sell him in 2 years, you'll still be able to make a profit. And it'll be more than good enough to start in our team in Season 1 and probably Season 2 as well. I'll take it. And so this is it as we get to the 2nd of August. 3 youth scouting updates, our first of the season. And then what happens, we've got to have at least one 16-year-old starting in this team for the first game of the season, because we've got to start with at least one youth academy player, and that's the best we've got so far. That's the best we've got. Come on! Oh god, it's not looking good. It's not, well, it wasn't looking good until I found him. Zahid Amin, 73-94 potential. Thank God for that. There's at least one player here that can start for us. And as for DR Congo as well, what we got here? It's not looking great. It's not looking great. 3 Right, well, I ain't got a choice. I had to put him straight in the first team. We can't check his potential because he's sub 60 overall, but I ain't got a choice. I ain't got a choice. That's the best we found from the first month. This is going to be so challenging in the first season because our scouts are just really, really poor. He's got no choice but to be thrown straight in. To be fair, 5-star skill is a nice start, but not really that handy on a fullback. I guess kind of typical for how we started this save. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm really looking forward to it. And that's it. I have to start all of our league games until we can get someone else to join him in the first 11 through the academy. So our first game will be Rotherham away. In the first season, Oxford have one of the weakest teams in the division, and of course we've made it weaker through those sales as well. But in the first season, I would say really, we should be going for a top half finish. I back myself, and because it's going to be a young team, we'll get better during the season too. So I'm going for a top half finish or possibly playoffs in season 1. Let's start off with a win here at the New York Stadium. Rotherham away, our first game of our new look use. So unfortunately, because I'm using live points for this career mode, it means that all the teams in the championship for this year aren't going to be the exact ones we'll have in real life. Rotherham last year finished mid-table in League One, but because EA can't get the promotions and the playoffs as accurate as they are in real life, then we will have one or two teams in the championship that they don't have in real life. That's why live points for me, it's a cool feature from EA. It's a really nice idea. And if you're using them midway through a season, oh, what a finish, Mark Harris, then it works fine. But if you're doing new career modes for the new season, I wouldn't recommend you using live points for this exact reason. Instead, I just manually change the teams to the correct ones in real life. First goal of the season, what a scorcher. It's a cool idea, man, don't get me wrong. But, oh, that's naughty. But, oh, wonderfully done. Wonderfully done. I mean, go on, go on! Can you finish? Oh, off the post! That would have been a dream start. He's got a long throw trait, I noticed as well, which unfortunately nowadays it doesn't really work properly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, you know, you can still use it, but players, as we know, headers have basically been nerfed. And my goodness, they are flying the tackles. The headers have been nerfed, and not like back in the day when long throws could cause carnage. It doesn't really work that way nowadays in FC because goalkeepers can't really lose aerial duels. But, oh my, that would have been amazing, man. That was so close. All the critics of our new model that we've introduced, all the skeptics saying, oh, this lad from Bangladesh, he's only been given a pro deal on a technicality. He doesn't deserve one. I said, no, let's chuck him in. Let's give him a chance. We're going to stick to this philosophy as Brian almost got his first goal on his debut as well. Still 24 minutes to go, still leading by 1. Can we hold on to a victory in our first game? And yes, this is going to be the lowest rated team in the division this year, Rotherham, but it's still a perfect start. Doing it on the road as well. 20 minutes to hold on. Whistles from the away end. They want the game over. Wrestleland one more chance, but Terra Vest off the bench is there, and that is going to do it. It is a win in our first game of Oxford United. The kid from Bangladesh held his own. He helped keep a clean sheet for us as well. And whilst this will be statistically one of the 2 easiest games of the season, a win is a win. A win is a win, and that is how we'll finish our first episode of the save. So guys, massive thank you for watching the series opener. If you've enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and we'll return in the next one with the Carabao Cup. I'd love a cup run in our first season with the U's. More games in the championship, aiming to build on our opening day victory. The rest of the summer window, where he still might make another signing with just over 1 3/4 million, and more scouting updates as well. Looking for more talents to join our Bangladesh fullback in the first team. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Summer Career Mode very soon.